Welcome to this video. I'm Ingo from Roast.World, and in this short video I will introduce you to the Aillio Bullet R1 V2 coffee roaster. This is a short video to give you an overview on the machine. If you want to know more about the Aillio Bullet coffee roaster, you find other videos on our channel where we go much more into detail. You better subscribe now to our channel because there will be more videos coming in the future. But now I would say let's start and have a closer look to this nice coffee roaster. The Aillio Bullet is a small, powerful and very innovative drum roaster with which you can roast about 1 kilogram of coffee in 10 to 15 minutes. The main target group for this machine, it's on one hand ambitious home roasters. So it's for home roasters that really are interested in going into details when it comes to coffee roasting, when it comes to roasting profiles, that are also interested to get insight into data and to really then repeat roasting profiles perfectly. Even more so if they want to really learn the craft of coffee roasting. This is a perfect education roaster with which you can learn everything that you later will apply if you're working on a large commercial coffee roasting machine. Due to the capacity of 1 kilo per batch and the possibility to do back-to-back roasts, there are quite a lot of people who use this machine to start a coffee roasting business. It's for what it delivers, a pricey, small and mobile machine. And then if your business is growing later, you can still use this machine, for example, for nanolots or to develop roasting profiles. And then that's actually also the third group of people that are using this machine quite often, which are commercial roasters that are working on a larger production roaster, but that want to have a small machine to develop nanolots, for example, in very high quality, or also that want to work on roasting profiles. Now let's deep dive into the functions and into the details of the machine. Here in this part of the machine there is a large 5.9 liter carbon steel drum which is continually moving and therefore then also moving the coffee beans. And all over the length of the machine there is an induction module which allows this compact and small design of the machine. Yet it's very powerful, it's really precise to control the roaster, and it doesn't take too much of energy. You can just plug it into any power outlet at home. Consumption-wise, it's taking up to 1500 watts maximum, so we're in the same league like, for example, a water kettle or a hair dryer. The machine weighs 70.6 kilo. You will realize it's quite massively built, yet with this weight it's still possible for one person to carry the machine anywhere, to move it to a cupboard, for example, if you don't need it, take it out, to take it somewhere if you want to roast in another space. The controls that you have in this machine are the burner, so the power that goes into the machine, you can change that in 10 steps. Then the airflow in the machine, you can change this also in 10 steps. And then also the drum speed, which can also be changed within 10 steps. And the temperature is measured with, on one hand, a bean probe, and on the other hand with an infrared sensor. For the bean probe they choose an NTC thermistor, which is already quite a precise way to measure the temperature of the beans. But even more, they developed an infrared sensor, which is really an innovation. The infrared sensor is measuring the beans from the top. It's a really fast and really precise way of measuring the beans. It doesn't really make a difference on how many beans you have in the roaster, and it gives you a lot of accuracy and therefore also a lot of precision when it goes into roast profiling. You can use the Aillio Bullet just standalone like this as it is, but I would recommend you to use it with the software just to get the whole potential out of this machine. You could either use it with Artisan, but I would recommend you to use it with RoasTime, which is a software developed by the Aillio team, which is free as well. It has less functions, but it has all the functions that you need, and it's incredibly user-friendly. It's also very easy to develop recipes there, to do playbacks, to exchange recipes with other people, since it's then also connected to a Roast.World community where you can easily exchange profiles with other people. If you want to know more about this, then have a look at the video that I particularly developed for this. One thing you have to take into consideration is that due to its capacity of around 1 kilo, in particular if you're roasting darker or if you're roasting naturals, the machine is producing quite some smoke. But the nice thing is that the smoke is coming out of one outlet here on the top back of the machine. So you find a lot of information from people who build exhaust system. There is also an instruction in the manual, but mostly it's just about building a casket here and then have a tube that is leading the smoke out of your room. If you're a home roaster and you don't roast that large of amounts, take the machine out to a terrace or to a carport, just a place where you're protected from the weather, and then you can also easily roast outside with this machine. If you want to see the machine in live, how it's roasting coffee, then I recommend you to click on this video where I go through a full roast cycle. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is the scope of delivery the machine is coming with. So if you get the machine, it's on one hand this machine here, there is a dryer in it, there is the infrared sensor is already built in, a cooling tray is coming with the machine. The software, the Aillio RoasTime and also the Roast.World software, they are all free to use, free to download. And in addition to that, you get a little set where there is also a LED lamp to nicely illuminate your roast. There are all those tools that you would need if you have any service work with the machine to do. So in most cases, we can ship the parts. There are instructing videos done by the Aillio team, and you can easily do most of the repairs yourself. Of course, if you buy the machine from us, you have also the 2 years warranty. So if there would be anything, we would send you a shipping label so that you can ship the machine for free to us. We do the repairs, send it back to you. But as I said, most of the repairs, if you like to, could be done by yourself at home very easily. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to know more about the Aillio Bullet roaster, then have a look at the other videos in our channel as well, where we go much more into details when it comes to the machine, to roasting, also to the software. Subscribe to our channel as well, because we will release more videos on the roaster, but on roasting in general. And if you have any particular question, write it in the comment or send me an email or a WhatsApp. You find my contact on roast.World.com.